So today I just wanted to show you a little tutorial of some stitches that you can use to make a very simple beanie. So we're going to start by learning to make a slip knot, then we're going to make a chain, then we're going to learn to make half double crochet, and then half double crochet back loop only. And those are the three very simple stitches that you need in order to make a beanie. So let's begin. We're going to take the yarn in your left hand if you're right-handed, and you have to make a slip knot. So you just make a circle, hold the circle with these two fingers, drop that yarn, put your hook through the circle and pull up a loop, and then pull the yarn tight. Then you're going to pull on the working end of your yarn, which is the one that comes from the yarn ball, just to tighten it up a little bit. So this is the slip knot. Now we're going to go ahead and make a chain. So for this demonstration, I'm only going to chain a little ways, but the way you hold your yarn affects your tension. I'm going to show you how I hold my yarn. So I just take my pinky and I wrap the yarn around my pinky, and then I turn my hand, put my index finger under the yarn, and I hold on like this. So then you're going to take your yarn and wrap it around your hook, and then you're going to pull up a loop, and that's a chain. So that's chain 1, this is 2, 3, I'm trying to go slow so you can see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And just for this video, I'm going to only chain 15, just a little short sample so that you can see the stitches. So that is a chain 15. And you can see each one of these little bumps counts as a chain. So if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then we're going to we're going to work a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So not this one here and not the one that's on the hook, but this next one right here. So to work a half double crochet, you yarn over, and then you put your hook inside the stitch, yarn over again, and pull up a loop. And then you'll have 3 loops, 1, 2, 3 on your hook. You're going to yarn over, and then you pull through all 3 of those loops, and that's a half double crochet stitch. So we're going to work half double crochets all the way along here, and then I'll show you the half double crochet back loop only. So again, half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, put your hook through the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and then pull through all 3. And I'll show you quickly one more time. Yarn over, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And one more time, yarn over, go inside the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And you can pause your video and meet me back when you get to the end here. So now I'm at the end of the row. I just need to make one more half double crochet in this very last stitch, and then that row is complete. So I'm going to yarn over, put my hook in the stitch, pull up a loop, oops, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Now to start our next row, we need to have a turning chain. So we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to turn our work. Now, because we're working back loops only, and this is to make a ribbing effect on our beanie, we're going to turn the work this way so you can see each one of these stitches has a little V, and you can count them. There should be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and this last one here is 14. So normally when you do a stitch, you work right into this little part, here, and you go in under both loops. But for this, we're going to go into only this back loop right here. So we're going to yarn over, go into only the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And then we're going to do that again. Right here is our V, little V there, and you're going to go under this back loop only. So yarn over, go in the back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And we're going to do that one more time. So here's your little V, this is your back loop. You're going to yarn over, go into that back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And you continue doing that until you're at the end of your row, and I shall meet you back as soon as you're at the end of the row. Okay, so I'm at the end of the row. I've got one more stitch to complete. We want to make sure that you're picking up this last stitch. A lot of times beginning crocheters will not realize that they need to pick up this stitch, but you can see that your work isn't going to be even if you don't pick up that last stitch. So again, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go in this back loop only right here, go under that loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And that completes our second row. And you can see what this does is it creates this nice little ribbing. So when your beanie is complete, it almost looks like a knitted stitch. So I'm going to complete one more row just to show you a little bit better how that stitch looks whenever it's complete. So the next step again is to chain 1 for our turning chain and turn your work. And then again, we're going to be working in the back loops only. So we're going to yarn over, go in the back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Yarn over, go in the back loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And I shall meet you back at the end of this row. Okay, and here I am at the end of the row again. I've got one more half double crochet that I need to make in this very last stitch right here. So again, I want to go in the back loop only. I'm going to yarn over, go in the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And that is our third row. And you can see again, we have that little ribbing effect here. If you turn it over, you can see the little ribbing effect there, and that just continues the whole way around. So if you do this, this is an extremely easy beanie. Doesn't take long to work up at all. You're going to just do the rows back and forth like this, and the beanie ends up going like this, and you sew it closed at the top. And if you've made it long enough that you can fold it up at the bottom to have a little cuff, you can do that. But this is an extremely easy way just to make a beanie, and then you can put a little pom-pom on the top, or you can get a fur pom-pom like I did. So this is just how you do that. It's not very difficult at all. You don't even need a pattern. Just take measurements of your head and crochet to those measurements.